So that piece I still need to carve out, but it is providing other avenues to make money.
Sure.
You know, to grow financially.
Right. Funny thing is, I had a conversation with a guy 2 weeks ago. He was the other way. Thought the other way. And he thought in a way of he wants to buy rentals. He doesn't want to buy fix and flips. And here's what I explained to him is in investing, you have your job. You're not a W-2 employee. I'm not a W-2 employee, but I have a job that I go to every day. Your job is real estate. Some months you make lots and lots of money. Some months you don't make as much.
Yep.
But from an investing standpoint, I feel like we have to have two different avenues we go down, two different thought processes. The first is a long-term thought process. That's rentals. So we have rentals, but I don't manage them. Now I don't make as much when I do that,
Right.
but I don't want to fool with it.
Right.
Then you have a short-term, like we have long-term money, short-term money. The short-term money is the fix and flips. The short-term money is the private lending that we do. Having both of those that coincide can help the wealth creation process, because if you just do short-term stuff, where are you doing with the excess? That's my first question.
Yeah.
And then the second question is, if you're just doing long-term stuff, you're eventually going to run out of cash
Yep.
to fund the long-term stuff.
Yeah.
So I think of long-term stuff as, hey, I'm doing long-term investing because I don't need that money right now. Like I don't need the money, the $412 that comes off that's an excess of this rental. I don't need it.
Right.
So we're going to take that money. We're going to either funnel it back in the property, allocate an IBC account for that, those fixes or whatever, so that I can have something that A is going to appreciate over time, that B, somebody else is going to pay down the debt. And then I've got the short-term stuff. So I think your fear, this is not a counseling session.
Yeah.
This is just
I'm ready for it. Come on.
I think your fear though is you have a thought of like always saying yes, where in some cases you have to say no, because the no gets us to our next yes, and the yes may need to be a little bit of a higher standard of where, because like I'll give you a great example. People are not pouring concrete down toilets in Vestavia.
Yeah.
Or
that's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? So
right.
like they may be in other parts of the town, but making sure that you've got a property, making sure the rents are high enough to where you can protect yourself from people that, and then obviously protecting yourself legally. You got to pay for that kind of stuff.
Sure.
But where those things create value is like, I heard a guy say this. He said, what if you just bought one rental a year? What if you just bought one rental a year?
Yeah.
And let's just say in 10 years, you've got 10 and you've got someone managing this. Like there's a company in town called Evernest. They manage, or whoever. What are those 10 houses going to be valued at in 10 years when Susie's paying the rent?
Yeah. No,
So,
very, very smart.
Are you wrong? No. I just think that it takes opening your eyes to see that it's not just one way. Because I'll give you a great example. We own apartments. Jason, I ain't bought an apartment in about 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I hadn't bought an apartment in 4 years is because there hadn't been anything out there that I loved. You got to be patient with it. But as far as our private money lending, bro, we've done $2 million of deals in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, love it.
So like the two different avenues, I think that one of them is obviously, but I'm a long-term thinker now. Like we talk about IBC in a minute, like that's a long-term thought process. I'm a long-term thinker. So you deal with a lot of agents. You got a great office. I know your office.